Hey Nintendo, what do you make, buddy?
We're founded in 1989 by Fusahiro Yamauchi, and we've done all of the things.
Oh, like all game things?
First we made playing cards.
See, that's a family-friendly thing.
No.
Why not? What did they have on them?
Dudes.
Why did you make Go Fish feature Ye Olden OnlyFans?
I mean, all the gangsters liked it. Besides, it's gonna get so much weirder.
How?
So because this was olden times Japan, for it to continue as a family business, Fusahiro had to adopt his son-in-law, and then that guy had to take his last name for it to continue on.
So legally, his son and his daughter are married.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, I hate it. Did you say gangsters?
Yeah, Yakuza, really sweet guys if they liked you. In the 60s, they were big fans of our love hotels that they ran their businesses out of that they never really specified.
You didn't ask?
They had pointy things.
Ugh, I get it.
Then we partnered with Disney to put some of their characters on our cards.
You worked for Disney? Go back. I thought gangsters were the worst people you worked with.
Not with the money from the deal, we tried everything. Ballpoint pens, instant rice, baby swings, and then definitely legally distinct, not the same Lego bricks. But then we got sued. Because they were kind of Lego bricks.
How'd that go?
Dismissed. We've gotten really good at law, but that was after the taxi company.
What is going on?
Oh, come on, it kind of makes sense. Lots of synergy. You see, the taxis would take people to the love hotels where the gangsters would hang out with all their lady friends, and then they would need ballpoint pens to write down in their ledgers about all that money that was changing hands for gosh knows what. And then occasionally from those activities, sometimes a baby would come out, kind of like a Pokémon egg. And yeah, then you need a baby swing and some instant rice.
Did you help create your own market of children?
Anyway, then we moved on to toys.
I thought we were done with love hotels.
Oh, this time for kids. One of the first ones we did was called the Love Tester. Child-friendly, not hotel-related. And then we had the Ultra Machine, a laser clay pigeon shooting game. And then we tried video games. And we thought we had a pretty catchy title for the first one.
What was it called?
The Color TV Game.
Huh.
Yeah, super catchy. But then we tried arcade games and one of them really popped. It was called Donkey Kong by Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay, I know this.
And then we got sued.
Why?
Universal said that Donkey Kong was too close to King Kong, which they'd made a movie about 4 years earlier, and so they sued us and everybody we made Donkey Kong for.
Ugh.
Yeah, but like I said, we got really good at law. We had this really nice guy named John Kirby, and he was looking at it and was like, nah, this is bull. And so we scheduled a meeting with Universal.
To settle?
To tell them they could go shove it all the way up there.
Oh my gosh, why?
Kirby saw that Universal had sued RKO Pictures, the original Donkey Kong guys, like 5 years earlier, saying, yeah, it's fair game for anyone to use. And the judge ruled that they had acted in bad faith when they sued us, so they had to pay all of our legal fees.
Wow.
Yeah, John Kirby was a legend. We were so thankful that we gave him a boat named Donkey Kong and exclusive maritime rights to the name Donkey Kong. And eventually we later named a character after him.
Hold on, you named the most frustrating character in Super Smash Bros. After the guy that frustrated the hell out of your enemies? Poetic.
Then in the early 80s, Atari screwed up the video game market so bad that it all crashed, but we'd been making a games console, so that's a bummer.
Damn.
Undamn, we just called it an entertainment system, and people in the 80s weren't smart enough to figure out that there was a difference. So we just released Mario and sailed off into the sunset on stacks of cash, occasionally hitting great waves like the Wii and Pokémon.
I love Pokémon. So is that when you got on the family-friendly train?
Yeah, nothing says made for children like being abandoned by your parents at 9 to go dog fighting with small animals you found in the tall grass while your mom figures out why his nickname is Professor Oak.
And it's ruined.
And that's before mentioning the unspeakable fan art horrors. I'd recommend Googling Gardevoir with safe search on.
Oh, Lord. At least you didn't lean into it.
Did I mention that we make a Gardevoir full-size pillow?
We live in the worst timeline.
Oh, not the worst, I hope, but maybe the horniest. And that's before I mentioned the unspeakably terrifying Pokedex entries.
Okay, like what?
Like Beware, who has a habit of hugging its companions.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Many traitors have left this world after their spines were squashed by its hugs.
Good Lord, why?
Cubone's a classic. It wears the skull of its deceased mother. Its cries echo inside the skull and come out as a sad melody.
You have complete creative control over this. You know that, right?
And Drifloon, the little balloon Pokemon that likes to take the hands of children so it can take them to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children.
Great. Yeah, you just turned a balloon into a fat-shaming child abductor.
Don't worry, Drampa protects kids.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, some kids. If a child has made friends with a Drampa and then that kid is bullied, the Drampa will find the bully's house and burn it to the ground.
Is there a word combination yet for wholesome and horrifying?
Pulsifying?
Wholesome?
That sounds like we're back to love hotels.
Okay, but your run hasn't been perfect, right? Like the Wii U, the Virtual Boy, whoever the heck designed the N64 controller.
Shut up. We have $14 billion of cash on hand. I literally can't hear you from my tower of money.
Okay, but you have to admit, there's nothing more unfortunate than your winning screen in Super Smash Bros. For Luigi.
What? Now we're thinking about adding a feature where he just automatically wins against Dr. Mario. But anyway, at least our classic Donkey Kong characters are fine. Well, Pokemon's fine.
Another.
Okay. I think we might have become too popular for our own good.